Can I take a photograph? I shall be tweeting it. You want to see yourself?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take a video. नहीं वो कोई मेरी जरूरत नहीं है आपको ले चुकी हूँ आप मेरे लिए ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट ओके कैन यू क्लैप
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the very insightful address. My question is to Kiran, ma'am. As you had mentioned that habits are our silent architects. Reflecting back on your journey, ma'am, what do you think is the one daily habit that had the biggest influence on developing your discipline and confidence?
Self-driven. I drive myself daily and I revise it every day. And there's no holiday in my self-driven. I'm going to relax, but it's self-driven. Self-choice. So it's making the right choices daily. So I choose my day. No 2 days are similar, but I make my choices, but it's self-driven. Nobody tells me what I have to do. I drive myself. So I've been a self-driven person all my years, whether as a student or as a public servant, and even now.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, you talk about the honesty so many times. So I would like to, you have a civil servant, so there we can be political pressure. And we also face sometimes political things. So how you handle the political pressure?
I became a pressure on them. They have to deal with my pressure rather than their pressure. I built my pressure of integrity, so they dare come and tell me what's wrong with the new. The choice with them was where do they post me. But I created gold out of copper everywhere I went, whether it was a prison assignment or it was a training assignment, anything. I made gold mine out of it. So I created my own pressure.
Kiran ma'am, can I answer that question of his in 2 words? It starts with Crane Baby. Go Google it.
Thank you, Honorable Doctor.
Now question to Divya.
Yeah, Mataji Pranam. Actually, I have been listening to you and Swami Sarvapranan from last few years, and it's really a blessing to be able to talk to you, to listen to you. I want to ask something about Vedanta, which has been very close to me, and it's a doubt, but it comes deep into me. So I understand that as a conscious sentient being, I am consciousness only, and I am not a collection of matter, certainly. And Prajnanam Brahma, so consciousness is God, and being conscious is certainly fundamentally different from being anything else, being any object. And being conscious is about existing without being anything, so it's pure existence, it's Sat, and it is impossible for it to be segregated, compartmentalized, separated in any way. That comes as a obvious fundamental conclusion to me. But sometimes, honestly, kind of creates some anxiety or panic, at least at the level of ego, is that in my experience as Jiva, as a living being, I am able to experience only the consciousness somehow attached to this body-mind complex, and I'm not able to experience myself as the witness conscious of this entire cosmos. And there are other jivas which they are witnessing through their own minds and all. So I feel a sense of duality coming here, but the logical conclusion which comes absolutely shining as the sun is that the consciousness cannot be separated. But I am conscious and I am experiencing myself as a limited sentient being. And this doubt when it comes and the sense of loss of identity when we dive into Vedantic meditation, that loss of sense of that I, that creates a sense of panic. And I just wanted to ask you why this I experience this duality, and how can I overcome this thing?
It's a real spiritual question, because it happened to Vivekananda himself when Ramakrishna touched him and he was at the point of merging into samadhi. He said, "What are you doing to me? I have my parents at home." So it will happen to every jiva, because at that point there is the ego collapse. Your sense of I expands so much, this now you can't function as the little I. So it is a moment that can give you a lot of panic, a lot of fear. That is why the sadhana chatushtaya of Vedanta is required. You remember? Those are the pre-qualifications for Vedanta, which means a total understanding and dislike for limited nature of this ego-bound existence. If this is well established, that I cannot function as a small being. See, now when Kiran Bedi ma'am is telling us, it shows a very expanded consciousness. Are you seeing how her level of integrity, the way she has, with the common people, the way she has mixed and delivered service, an expanded sense of consciousness. This should come as a result of the pre-qualifications of Vedanta. I don't want to function as a small, selfish human being only catering to my interests. I want to be all. I want to touch the consciousness of every being, because actually I am that. I am Brahman. So ये जो साधन चतुष्टय है वेदांत के, first establishment in that is required. Vivek, Vairagya, Shat Sampati, Mumukshata. Automatically you can digest the experience then. Otherwise, ego collapse can create a problem. Arey, my ego is being obliterated in this state. So of what point is this state? This can happen. So that is why you see, when you want to really dive into sadhana, first the preliminaries of the spiritual life should be. Sadhana Chatushtaya means only this much. I clearly discern ego from self. Then I won't feel this panic. Life is not about building ego. Life is about expanding self. ये सबक ना हम सभी को सीखना ही है. You know, IIT experience itself will teach you this. That tomorrow let our goal not be US में जाके इतना कमाना है. That should not be your sole goal in studying here. Please know this. And anyway, now Trump may not even allow you. But what I'm telling you is, एक ऐसा मकसद होना चाहिए that really you experience the expansive self and you are of service to others, service to your nation. अगर इसको prioritize करो आप, you will not suffer any fear of panic. Please be sure of it.
Ma'am, Kiran ma'am, I have a question that how fast you came into contact with Swami Vivekananda and why you choose him as a guru?
Who better? Who better? As a student, I was, you know what? When I prayed before him today, what did I pray? Make me a monk in uniform in my next birth. I want to get back in uniform, but I like to be a monk. Now, what is the difference between today's life? Because I'm a half monk already. I'm a half monk already, because when I wear my uniform, I'm a monk. Because I serve like a monk, right? But I'm a half monk. When I'm next birth, when I'm in uniform and a monk, I'll not get married. I don't want to get into marriage. I want to live a different life. Life of a monk in uniform. Why? Because when you're married, a lot of your energy in motherhood and many other expectations goes. I want to save that energy also to be a fully monk. That's it. I still want to be a uniform. This is a uniform. That's why she's so effective. She doesn't have to introduce herself. She exudes purity. She exudes sincerity. She exudes devotion. You don't doubt her. Whatever word she says goes straight to you. Similarly, when in uniform, whatever danda exercise is, throw it straight because it will work. Because it will be with sincerity. It will be with a purpose. It will be with integrity. So I want to be a next birth, a monk in uniform who will live the life of a monk.
प्रणाम। मेरा सवाल माता जी से है कि विज्ञान में हम उन चीज़ों का अध्ययन करते हैं जिनको हम अपनी पांचों इंद्रियों से समझ सकते हैं, लेकिन आत्मन जैसे चीज जिसे हम अपनी पांचों इंद्रियों से नहीं समझ सकते उसको हम कैसे मान लें? क्योंकि विज्ञान कहता है जिसे अगर आपके पास किसी चीज का प्रमाण नहीं है तो आप उसे नहीं मान सकते, तो हम आत्मन को कैसे मान लें?
तो इसका प्रमाण भी है। आत्मा जो है इसका प्रमाण जो आज मैं वेदांत विचार करवा रही थी ना आपको लेकर, see the proof of it is your consciousness, और ये आपका जो माइंड है, माइंड कॉन्शियसनेस को रिफ्लेक्ट कर रहा है, इसीलिए वो कॉन्शियस बन रहा है, ऐसी आइडिया है। इसका प्रूफ क्या है? योर माइंड इज नॉट कॉन्शियस बाय इटसेल्फ बिकॉज इट इज केपेबल ऑफ अनकॉन्शियसनेस, इट इज केपेबल ऑफ laws of memory, it is capable of laws of thought, which means what? Consciousness is reflected in the mind. It is not the intrinsic property of the mind. See, like this there are many proofs for self. ये जो वेदांत है ना, it is full of pointers and proofs for the truth of the Atman. तो अगर आप logically जानना चाहो तो I would suggest एक वीडियो आप देख लो, वेदांता as the science of consciousness. This is homework for you. See this video. So there you will find a number of pointers. Vedanta as science of consciousness, which will show you that Atma जो बस ये belief नहीं है. It's not somebody's faith or somebody's concoction. ये चीज़ है, लेकिन ये चीज़ भी नहीं है. It's not available for the senses nor for the mind, but it's beyond the mind. But it illumines the senses and mind from within. तो ये समझने का एक तरीका है.
जो एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हैं उसको देखते हैं या टच करते हैं, माइक्रोस्कोप से, इलेक्ट्रॉन माइक्रोस्कोप से हम अलग तरह से उसको विजुअलाइज, आप तो उसको देख नहीं सकते फिर भी आप मानते हैं। क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स की जो थ्योरी है वो आप देखते भी नहीं लेकिन इक्वेशन से उसको अनुभव करते हैं। तो ये जो बात है वो अलग तरह से अनुभव कर सकते हैं। वो अनुभव कैसे कर सकते हैं उस स्थिति तक जाने के लिए अभी जो भृगु जी का बताया, उन्होंने तपस्या क्या की ये भी सोचना पड़ेगा, क्या किया उन्होंने ताकि ये उनको रिवील होते गया। तो ये एक अनुभव की प्रक्रिया है जिसमें मार्गदर्शन भी चाहिए।
Hello ma'am, both of your talks have been very enlightening and I thank you really because it has been very helpful to me. My question was to Mataji. I'm just trying to understand the basic fundamentals here. You said that I am not my pran. How I understand pran is like it is soul, like we say हम मेरे प्राण चले गए, so like soul left the body. So how am I not my pran? Can you please explain it a little?
यहाँ प्राण का मतलब है vital energy, my vitality.
As in health or something?
Yes, consciousness और vitality में difference है. Consciousness को हम चैतन्य कहते हैं और प्राण को हम life energy और vital energy कहते हैं. So when I say I'm not my pran, what it means to say is I'm not my vitality. I'm actually consciousness which revitalizes me from within. Your vitality का भी जो essence है, vitality of your vitality is consciousness. तो ऐसे वेदांत में ऐसे समझते हैं.
Okay ma'am, thank you. Good evening. It was really a wonderful session. Thank you to both of you. As teachers, I think we have a big role to play in giving all this information out to students. So could you suggest some specific references, because often when we try to give examples, students think of them that it is kind of religious information. So like the values were clearly mentioned, if there are some reference books or some nice references which will make students interested in it and also make them motivated. So I would like to have some references if possible.
One thing I would like to tell you, when I was invited by IIT Delhi to deliver courses there, मैंने पहले ही कह दिया आपको चलेगा क्या, मैं एक गेरुआ पहन के आऊँगी? Is it okay for you? I'll be teaching in this same clothes. Is it okay for you? And they told me, माताजी ये knowledge हमें इतना important लगता है कि आप जैसे भी आओ हमें ये चाहिए. The essential thing is to create that hunger and thirst for deep level knowledge. This knowledge requires absolute concentration and commitment. तो अगर ये चीज़ है अंदर कि I want to know for its own sake, what is the truth about my own existence? So how to culture this? This is the work of the teacher. और मैं books के लिए मैं यही कहूँगी, see the fundamental yoga books by Swami Vivekananda, कर्म योग जो है, ज्ञान योग जो है, very enlightening works. तो ये आप you can start with that. Some ideas from that. Pick up some ideas, give them presentations in this form. Some way awaken the mind to the deeper reality of existence, deeper truths of life. अगर ये thirst हम ला सके, we'll be good teachers.
As a teacher, आपको एक बात करनी है, अपने स्टूडेंट्स को कहना है पढ़ो, पढ़ो, कुछ दे दो पढ़ने के लिए, फिर इनको बोलो सोचो, जाओ सोचो, और फिर उसके बोलो जियो. जब जीने लग जाएंगे तो वो प्रैक्टिस में आ जाएगा, हैबिट, कैरेक्टर बन जाएगा, and that's when you'll be driven. Then you will, when I told her कि सुबह उठ के मेरा क्या है, सेल्फ ड्रिवन है ना, याद रखना, 2 वर्ड्स बोले मैंने, सेल्फ है और ड्रिवन है. मुझे सेल्फ ड्राइव करता है. I ask myself to drive me. It's within me. It's coming from within me. What should I do right today? So it's self-driven. तो जब आप ये कहेंगे अब पढ़ो और फिर जियो, तो फिर जियो is nothing but self-driven. ये है इसका मतलब.
Mataji and ma'am, take my respectful pronoun first. My question is to Mataji. Is like in Upanishad there are 2 Vidyas, Para Vidyas and Apara Vidyas. Like you have talked about Para Vidyas, higher knowledge, but how we can blend these 2 things, like besides our rigorous academic pressures or all the stuff, how we can balance our Para Vidyas, like the knowledge of self, so that we can practically imply this knowledge in our practical life.
I would suggest practically at least 15 minutes of morning time you give to this. Either कोई योग करो या meditation करो या स्वामी जी को पढ़ो, ऐसा कुछ 15 minutes of morning time if you can give to Paravidya, you know it will sink into your system, into your mind, and gradually you will see it is very easy to blend Paravidya and Aparavidya, because it is only in consciousness that you are doing every vidya. वो अगर forefront में आ जाए, if you become deeply aware, automatically you will succeed at all Apara Vidya also. So morning you must invest some time. I don't know what time you get up. Usually IITians are nocturnals. ये लोग रात को सोते ही नहीं हैं. हम लोग जब उठते हैं ना 3:30 बजे, तब ये सोते हैं. ब्रह्म मुहूर्त में सो जाते हैं. तो मुझे पता है, because I worked at IIT Delhi. So what I would suggest is, anytime you get up, you must give 15 to 20 minutes for some form of meditation or deep study of spiritual scripture. ऐसा कुछ करना चाहिए सुबह. सुबह उठ के don't go to your mobile and Facebook and all that. If you do this, these ideas, sanskars will sink into the mind. Then you can easily blend Paravidya. ठीक है?
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, यहाँ पर good evening ma'am, sir and everyone present here. With a short story and a question at the last, I would end my talk. In my childhood, my health, I have osteogenesis imperfecta disease. In that disease, generally a patient having a less calcium in them. Because of it, I have faced 50 plus fractures and 5 operations in my body right now. And right now, presently, I have 2 telescopic rod and 1 plate and 6 screws. This is actually, you may be like कि अरे यार क्या हो बेचारे को कितना ये हो गया है, but don't feel that for me. Because I never felt that for me at all. Actually, I have self-given myself. मेरे पास कुछ था नहीं आउटडोर करने का, मैं घर पे बैठता था. For 18 years I have been sitting in my home, and for this 19 year I am 19-year-old kid, and this 19 year I have been in IIT Bombay. And this is my actually मुझे पता भी नहीं था कि कैसा होगा मेरे लाइफ में. बस मैं ड्रीम करता था कि जाऊंगा IIT बॉम्बे में, जाऊंगा कुछ मेरे देश के लिए करूंगा. So that was my inspiration to come here, ma'am. And also, ma'am, 18 years में अपना CT भी नहीं देखा था. मैं अभी CT भी मेरा पूरा देखा नहीं हूँ. बस मैं घर पे बैठा था, जस्ट थोड़ा बेंड हो गया, बोन क्रैक हो गया. इतना हार्ड था, जस्ट लाइक अ ग्लास. तो मैम आपके बारे में हम बहुत कुछ रीड किया बुक में कि मिलना है तो एक बार डॉक्टर किरण बेदी से मिलना ही है, क्योंकि द फर्स्ट वुमन IPS ऑफिसर. हैट्स ऑफ टू यू मैम, हैट्स ऑफ टू यू. आई एम वेरी इंस्पायर्ड बाय योर थॉट्स. एंड मैम आपके बारे में हमने सोशल साइंस स्टडीज में लाइक बहुत कुछ पढ़ा है. एंड नेवर फॉरगेटिंग स्वामी विवेकानंद जी के बारे में मैंने बहुत कुछ पढ़ा है विथ एवरी सोर्सेज विच वाज अवेलेबल टू मी. एंड ही वाज की मैम जब वो अपनी माँ के लिए घर देखने गए थे, whether this is true or not I don't know. I would like माता जी to if I am saying wrong to encourage me to कि you are saying wrong or please interrupt me ma'am. कि जब उस अपनी माता जी के लिए घर देखने गए थे, उन्होंने लैंडलॉर्ड को उतना रुपीस दिया था कि ये घर मेरी प्लीज माता जी के लिए दीजिए, मैं तो सन्यासी हूँ, इनको तो अच्छी लाइफ मिल जाएगी. पर उनके लैंडलॉर्ड ने उनको धोखा दे दिया कि आपने मुझे रुपीस दिए ही नहीं हो, बल्कि स्वामी जी ने लोन लेके खुद दिया था. तो दिस वाज द ये हमें क्या बताता है कि इतना जीनियस, इतना सब कुछ हमारे देश के लिए करने के बावजूद भी हम उनके लिए कुछ नहीं कर पाए जब वो जीवित थे, और उनके मरण के बाद हम सब कुछ कर रहे जो उनको जब करना था. तो एक्चुअली दिस इज अनफेयर फॉर हिम इटसेल्फ. That is my thought. I may be wrong at this point, but it felt to me a really lot. So at this point we just lost our purpose of our life. कि जो हम इंस्पिरेशन लिया जिनके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल रतन टाटा सर के साथ भी ऐसा ही हुआ था. उन्होंने सोचा कि 4 जने एक गाड़ी पर